Hello guys, Ali here. How are you doing? Welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. We're going to go to the harbour shortly, but there was a couple of things that I thought we could do beforehand. For example, we still need to get a kind of a brief from this guy on the mission itself. And we also need to kind of find out how we're going to get to the harbour in the first place. But I also noticed that there's this guy here who we haven't talked to yet, so let's do that first.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
I am the law!
You sure are, my man.
Yeah! That was the response I was looking for. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages.
Oh.
Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Yikes.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
I don't quite understand what you just said. Well, it's the last word that's really kind of tripped me up here. Mazout. Extravagantly extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Oh, it's a lady. Nice. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Maybe I should go on strike.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
Oh, wow. No, your mother. No, I'm not going to say that. I don't know my mother, but I'd go on strike against her too, for my rights. I guess you got a point there.
Yes, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
I like this guy. He reminds me of me a little. He glances down the road towards the horizon. A glint of something in his eye.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
I really wish I could have a conversation with this man. Very cool. I know it sounds like there'll be a lot of people listening to me right now. Well, I say a lot, that's a bit presumptuous. But there'll be somebody watching this at some point now or in the future and go, why? Why do you want to talk to him? He seems to be looking at the reality around him and then assessing the fabric that it's made of. You know, this sort of structure of it. And that's what I like to kind of keep around, knocking around my head a lot of the time when I'm kind of just chilling out. Man, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Let's see here. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Wicked. I always wanted a friend in the underworld. Actually, okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is, like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these lorries are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow.
Okay, I'm just going to skip over those words that I wouldn't even be able to see, let alone read. Read, let alone say. So, nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Can I get one of those Fallon tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Right. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I wonder if you'll help me. Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I thought it was kind of a logical step though, eh? I'm good for now. Good talk. Yeah, very good. Nice guy, Tommy Lahome. Nice guy. Definitely my favourite character so far. Very cool. Yeah, there's a time when I was younger I would, work in some of the jobs I worked in, and, there would be like an older guy who I'd work with, and he'd have a kind of a wisdom that's just so rare. And even rarer, somebody who's actually willing to share in that insight. And he seems like that kind of guy. Just not old, Maybe wise before his years. Goods from the lorry haphazardly littered the surroundings. Oh wait, can I go up here? I can? Wow. I don't want to, but I can. Okay, so we talked to that guy. I think I'll talk to Kim next, but we'll get back to the car here. I'm going to ask him a little bit more about what our mission is, as well as, or the brief, because he asked us about a brief in the last episode, if you remember, and we said, oh no, we didn't get a brief, and then he said, ask me when you get a chance, or something like that,
yes.
So... Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it, I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No.
Oh.
It's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
You know, when you spell it out like that, you might be right. Must be said. Let's see here. I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious.
Then you're in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union.
Major
More
mystery.
than that, the union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Continue.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
Oh.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Wait, so this is a strike? So is this a strike or an attempted coup?
Strike, coup, revolution. It's brigandage, however you parse it.
You feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
Oh, we should grind the workers into fine paste and feed them to the pigs? No. We should grind the owners into fine paste and feed them... Yeah, sure. With this little foreknowledge, I am unsure which side to grind into pig's feed. The decision must ferment in me. Also, nationalism. I don't think grinding one or the other side into pig's feed will do any favours. I am really, really smart. I spent the last 20 seconds deciding on which side to ground into pig's feed. Why?
Politics is habit-forming
Yeah.
and hazardous. It is also irrelevant to police work.
Should be.
You're right to doubt the impulse. It might be detrimental to our task here.
Okay.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
Oh.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Good man, good man. Duty before all the other crap. Yes.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it? What's special about Martinez? I wonder what they say about me. That I was sent by my station. Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest we have, a hero cop sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I'll be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. Yeah, because I have no idea.
The silence carries.
What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe.
I like
No
puddles.
one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. Most of the interchange doesn't exist.
Okay. So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
Nice. The lieutenant appears pleased with this. Well, at least he's honest. Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
No problem. Let's see here. I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Well, we'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point.
Yep.
Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
Okay, so we know one thing.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this.
No.
But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Let's see here. Just observing.
I guess you don't need glasses, then.
Actually, I do. But don't tell anybody in the game that, otherwise they'll crash or something. You don't like the other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Okay, hold on a second. I don't mean to criticize a man from another country on the spelling of his home city, but is that wrong? I'm pretty sure there's a U in Seoul, assuming it's the place in Korea. But anyway, what is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer.
Oh god.
A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
I like this guy too. I don't think he would be as fun to talk to as the other guy. You're not making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking at the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul.
Oh, okay.
I'm a regular Rêvacholière.
He seems almost proud of these things. Tell me a secret about yourself. Aww. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but
Aw.
they refuse the order.
Okay.
Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Why did it move?
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Give up, there's nothing you can do.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations, like, with your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just me then, okay. So how do you...
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Continue.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic.
Oh yeah.
You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I'm special. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Right, no problem. Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief. Yes. That sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez.
Damn.
An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Shocking.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Of course, yes, I understand everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer?
That's right.
Yes! Actually, I have all I need to know for now. Let's see here. You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state.
That's
You
true.
have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
Okay. But what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Okay, I'll leave the self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regimen to spill over into the investigation.
Okay. Should I tell him this? Don't know if I should tell him that. No, nothing. There we go. So we got some new stuff here, some new tools. Somehow. Put the gloves away. Yeah, what's this? And oh yeah, the photo. Ah, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Man, we have a lot of quests to do here. Pay for damages, I can't do that yet. Track down your badge. It's unclear how you should go about finding this piece of tiny piece of plastic in the world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Ask around about the tattoos and a possible meaning. Okay, I can do that. Inventory. Alright, I guess I don't need to equip that. That's fine. I thought I might have to. But I don't. So we'll just go around the town, asking about the guy then, because I'm not quite sure how to get to the harbour. Hello.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
I've investigated the body. Shouldn't be long till we get it down.
Oh, okay. Thanks for keeping me in the know, sir.
No problem. I guess we could ask in the restaurant. Apparently sleeping heals my health and morale. Oh, there's a guy down here I didn't see. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing a mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by the logo with a tree. Okay, well if he works at the dock place and we have a dead dock worker, maybe this guy will recognize him.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Is that my badge?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Inspect the piece of plastic in his carabiner. Wake him up? No.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
I got the pills?
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Cool, I've healed my morale. Do I want to steal his ID, though? I could wake him up. That can't be retried, but this can.
You gently shake his shoulder,
No.
but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Okay. I'm gonna remember that it's here. Yeah, I'm gonna remember that it's here. I wish I could have woken him up, though. Inspect the piece of plastic. Oh, I did that already, yeah.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Let's see. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. Yeah, right.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Let's
Oh.
get wild.
Lick
it.
But only a little.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window, then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, but only a little, then out of the window again.
What are you doing?
He asks without turning his eyes from the street outside. Investigating.
We should move.
Oh, you're
You
probably
could
right.
definitely go for some more. The titillating scent of alcohol in your nostrils was beautiful.
What a quest. Find booze and drink it. Nice. Alright.
By the way, where is home?
I don't know.
The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
No. Does this mean I'm homeless? I have only a vague blackened image. I don't even have that.
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I think this is
You
what
can
I've looked
try.
at before.
Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Did I do this before? I thought I did. Oh yeah, this is the 6 hours. Oh, the training thing. I think it's almost finished. I don't know why it stopped. Is it because I died? It might be because I died earlier. Okay, I'm going to talk to the lady, see if she recognizes the dock worker.
Hello again, sweetie.
I'm not going to ask her for money. Okay, I'll be able to go in here from 1300 hours, right? That's 12:45 now. Let's talk to him again.
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. Let's see here. So about that money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
Actually, let's talk about something else.
What? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
I need a drink. Can you pour me one?
Do I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
No, there's nothing there.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Let's ask why.
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager.
Oh, yeah!
Is there anything else you wanted?
I just wanted to make you say
Play
that
it
again.
Calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Let's see. I'm an alcoholic-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
Pineapple!
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella.
Oh, come on!
I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Garter. Or a thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
Let's see. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook.
You're not. You're
Oh.
a menace.
Okay.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
I will. He just gave me permission. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types.
Okay.
Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find him?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
I did, thanks. Thanks very much.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Alright. I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing.
Oh,
Great.
wait, maybe I didn't.
Yes.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Ah, come on, I've got voice of an angel. You don't judge.
Absolutely in the question.
Yes.
First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Goodbye. Now, I want to go upstairs because there was that lady. Remember that lady that was in the shower? We never saw her again. Where the hell did I just go? I wanted to go upstairs. I'm upstairs. Okay, that's fine. I just didn't realize that it needed a loading
The
screen.
door is closed.
Lock again.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Why is he doing?
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Alright, fine.
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Nothing. Okay, so this is the room that I was staying in. Oh, wait, there's an interactable there. What's that for? Oh, this place is a dump. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door. It wasn't me. It was like that when I got here. At least that's what I remember, but considering I don't remember anything, I'm not sure how
You should
reliable
pick
that is.
That fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray. light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack.
Oh, now you're
Strike
talking.
that. A carton.
Oh my
Make
god.
sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I should not do that.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Ah, man.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
What a quest. Find smokes and smoke them. Am I wanting to take the one out of there? Oh no, I couldn't because, yeah, it's unsmokable, apparently. Okay, let's go back downstairs. I thought that the woman might still be in her room from the beginning of the game, when she was in the shower and stuff. But I was wrong. And to be fair, a considerable number of hours have passed in the game, so I probably should have seen that. I'm waiting for it to strike 1300 so I can go into the kitchen. The soft purr of an electric juicer. Oh, yeah. Just another minute to go. I wish I could have woken him up. What have we got here? More tasks. Find booze and drink it. Find smokes to smoke them. Find out who's in the union box. Alright. Okay, well, whilst I'm waiting for the clock to tick up, I think we'll end the episode for today, or for, I forget what part of the day I'm going to be uploading this one. But we'll end this episode here. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, feel free to hit that button. If you're looking forward to seeing some more in the future and don't want to miss it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, if you have any thoughts and feelings about this or anything else, feel free to comment down below. For now though, take care, and I will see you next time.